Hey guys, okay, welcome to page 9 and 10. If you guys are honest today and work hard with me, I'm basically gonna do like half of the homework with you, and your homework's gonna be super short after this video. So let's do this thing. Okay, 9 and 10 is about writing large numbers, okay? So we've been talking about place value and everything like that, but now we're gonna be talking about numbers up to the billions, you guys. And it's super easy as long as you pay attention to what you need to do, okay? So let's look at this right here. We know that this is your ones place, right? And this is your tens place, and this is your hundreds place. The whole thing together is, okay, so it's ones, tens, hundreds. We know that. If you look in your book, this is called the units. Okay, that's kind of important, kind of not important. The most important thing is that you know this is your ones, tens, hundreds. So to remind ourselves that that's not super important, we're gonna put that right there. But everything else is super important. Look right here. This is one, tens, hundreds as well, but this is your what place? This is your thousands. How do we know? Because this comma that ends it says what? What does this comma say? This comma says thousand, right? Okay. So if we ignore this right here, don't look at any of these numbers right here, and we just want to read this number right here, what would it be? 915,068, right? 68, because there's nothing here that in the hundreds. Okay, then we go over here. This is one, tens, thousands, but of the what place? Millions. Because this comma right here says millions. Okay, so ignore this. What would it be? 468,915,068. And then this one over here is your ones, tens, hundreds, billions. Okay, because this comma says billion. So 327 billion. 468,915,068. Okay? So just to remember, right? Thousands, million, billion. Thousand, million, billion for every comma that you have. This comma, the first comma always says thousands, the second comma always says million, the third comma always says billion. Fourth comma says trillion, but we're not going to get into that today, okay? What do I mean by the ones, tens, hundreds thing? Well, think about it. This is your 1,000s place, 5 1,000s. This is your 10,000s place, so 15 10,000s. This is your hundreds place, 900,000, okay? 900,000. This is your 8 million. This is your 60 million, 400 million, okay? And those are your values of those numbers. So let me go through that again. The value of this number is 5,000. The value of this number is 10,000 because it's in the 10,000s place. The value of this number is 900,000 because it's in the 100,000s place. This value of it is 8 million because it's in the 1 millions place. This is in the 60 million because it's in the 10 millions place. This is the 400 million place because it's in your 100 millions. This is your 7 billion, 20 billion, 300 billion, because it's your 1, 10s, hundreds place, okay? Okay, let's look at class practice number 1. Class practice number 1 is just super easy. All we're doing is reading, you guys, so that you get used to reading large numbers. Look what it says on letter A. Put your finger on letter A. The estimated population of Asia, okay, Asia is one of your 7 continents, in a recent year was what? Read me that number. Try not to look at what it says underneath it. Try to read that number for us. For what? Well, let's count our commas. We have 1 comma right here. The first comma says thousands, the second comma says millions, the third comma says billion, so it's 4 what? 4 billion. Okay, keep going. 49 what? million. Oh, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's it, 4,049,000,000. And look what it says right here. This number is read, 4,049,000,000. Okay, let's try to read another number. By the way, that's a lot of people, you guys. 4 billion people just in Asia. Okay, let's look at how many people are in the world. Look at letter B. The estimated population of the world for the same year was what? Try to read that number. Okay, let's just count our commas. 1,000, comma, million, comma, billion, comma. So 6 billion, 680 million. And that's it, 6,680,000,000. It says right here. This number is read 6,680,000,000. Okay, let's look at letter C. In 2008, the Wall Street Journal had a circulation of what? Read me that number. I almost wrote it for you. We have 2 commas. We have this one 1,000, this one million. So it's 2,069,463. Okay, letter D is interesting. Look what it says in letter D. A 0 placed in front of a whole number does not have a purpose. But in any other position, the 0 is very important and must be included. Okay, it means like this, you guys. I can put a 0 right here in front of a whole number. And does that 0 do anything? No, that 0 is completely unnecessary, innecesario. But if I have a 0 right here, does it do something? Yeah, guys, it fills the place of your hundreds, because if not, you would have this. Let's say we just keep that. You have 68. Now that number is not going to read 68 because you need 3 numbers in between each comma. You need how many numbers between each comma? 3. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3. The only place where you can have less than 3 numbers between your commas is in front, in the very beginning of your number, because it determines how much you have. Now you have 27 billion. Now you have 7 billion, okay? But you can't just take out this number. No. It doesn't work like that. After the first part, you have to have 3 numbers for each of these, okay? That's how you know where to put your commas. So if you look right here on number 2, how are you gonna find where to put your commas? You go 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma, right? Okay? So you count them. I'm gonna show you on the first one. Then we're gonna read that number together, and then we're gonna read all those numbers together, and you're gonna do the commas with me, so that your whole first page is done before this video is even over. Okay, look at number 2. Look what it says. Read the numbers after placing the commas. Okay, so read the numbers after placing the commas. Here, let's place our commas first. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. 1, 2, 3, comma. Okay, there you go. Now let's read the number. Well, let's look at our commas. We have thousands, millions, billions, right? Thousands, million, billions. So this is 97 billion. 320, okay, because there's an important 0. 320 million. 146,721. 721. Stop the video, write down all your commas, and then we're going to read those numbers to make sure you understand what you are doing. Okay, stop the video. Okay, let's do it. Let's get back into it. Look at letter B. Let's read these numbers together. You have 3 commas, so you have your 1,000, million, billion. So it's 68 what? Billion. 432. Million. 978. 1,000 what? 1. Okay, be careful. That 1 did not go over here to make it 100. It's just 1, so it stays in the ones place. Look at letter C. Read it for me. We look at our commas. We have thousands, millions, billions. So that's 9 what? Billion. 478, million, 506, 1,394. Look at letter D. Thousand, million, billion. So it's 502, billion, 987, million, 435, 1,930. Okay? 2 more to go, guys. 804, billion, 698, million, 297, 1,432. And the last one, 79 billion, 268 million, 433, 1,214. Go flip your page to page 10, number 3.